Hi, my name is Tracy Elliott, and I wanted to go through the process of setting up the shoot that I want to do. I've had this idea of doing a location shoot for quite a while now, and today it all came together. The weather's good. I've got my subject, my model that's going to be meeting me out there, and so I wanted to run through this location shoot. It's an interesting location shoot because it's got a bit of a twist to it. Going on location to a frozen waterfall, and this is the Canadian Rockies, just outside of Calgary here, a place called Kananaskis. Going through all this though, there's a lot of logistics, and as I said, there's an interesting twist I want to do to it, which I'll share with you later. But that means that I need a lot of extra gear, and there's a lot of stuff that needs to go into this shoot. And so I thought it'd be good to go through my thought process and the gear that I'm taking and how we're going to do the shoot. So first off is gear. You'll see a fair bit of lighting equipment here and my pack that I have to carry. There is a hike into this location. Obviously it's an ice climb, it's a frozen waterfall, so there's a bit of a trek into it. Not a huge, many kilometers, but there will be a little bit of walk in. I'm not looking forward to carrying all of my gear in this giant bag, but I do have to get it all in there. And again, you'll see in a bit why I need all this stuff. So some lights, some ice climbing equipment, and my camera gear as well too. Well, here we go, and off to Kananaskis. Got everything loaded up. It is a beautiful day. It's about +7 out. Should be pretty close to that in Kananaskis. Really sunny. Some of the nicest weather we've had for a while. And here we go. Dave will be meeting us out there in a little while. Well, here I am at the parking lot of Tracy Falls. Pretty busy here. I'm assuming people will be clearing out here fairly soon. It's about 3 o'clock and I'm just getting ready to head in. Here we go, all loaded up. There's the pack. I'll show you the pack later with everything in it. Off we go. Tracy Falls. Here we go. Well, just about in. It's a beautiful day out here. This pack is really heavy. But yeah, it's going good so far. Sun's just about down behind the mountain, probably another 15 minutes or so, but very nice day, beautiful day out here. All right, well, I made it after a little bit of getting lost and some sort of bushwhacking. Not crazy bushwhacking, but a little bit of bushwhacking. Made it. Here we are. So there's the pack I was carrying. It's a large dry bag pack for canoe portaging. Everything seemed to fit in there okay. It's just one big bag. Not the most comfortable. So, little tour. Here's the waterfall. And get in behind the waterfall, which is what I wanted to do. Looking out, main Tracy Falls is just down that way. But this is behind the second tier of Tracy Falls. Quite nice back here actually. Light's starting to drop. There's our waterfall. So what I'm doing, the idea here is I want to light up the waterfall. So this is a couple of lights. I have the 602 from Strobepro. I have my AD 400 Pro from Strobepro. and I basically want to set up a shot where I'm lighting the waterfall from behind, lighting it up. Hopefully this is going to work, and throw some light on it as my friend Dave is climbing, and yeah, have a lit up waterfall. Dave's climbing the ice, have a headlamp on the ice, and do maybe a long exposure with it, that kind of thing. So what I've done here is I've taken a super clamp and super clamped it to an ice screw. Pretty straightforward. This allows me to anchor the light into the ice wherever I want it. I decided to go from the base, so the floor of the ice climb, and fire into the ice. Initially I was going to put it straight in and fire up, but I think this will get me a bit more light straight into the ice. So a couple things that that I was thinking about. Number one, as you can see, I've got plastic bags on my lights. That is keep them dry. Obviously I don't want them getting soaking wet. That would be very bad for the light. There is water running in the waterfall. You can probably hear it there. A few drips back here. It's fairly dry, but don't want to get any water into the lights. And battery life. The batteries are close to the ice, so that could be an issue. Maybe next time I'm thinking maybe a couple small stands. I'll just bring a couple low height stands and throw them in there and just anchor them. If that works, if it's in the same spot, as long as they don't slide away. But a couple low height stands will get them a little higher off the ice, but I think we'll be all right. It's not super cold, so I think battery life won't be an issue tonight. As you can see, the light has dropped a little bit. It kind of looks bright back there, but it actually has dropped a bit. It's starting to get dark. Pretty well all set up, just kind of waiting for Dave to show up, and then we'll get going. I wanted to show you the camera and trigger setup that I'm using, just to explain what's going on with that. There's my lights over there in the waterfall, and here's my camera setup here. So what I've got going on is an X2T mounted on the camera, and then an XR receiver mounted on top of that. And then in my pocket here, I've got my XT Pro. So what's happening is the XR receiver is attached to the camera, so that becomes my remote trigger for the camera. Got the XT Pro and the XR receiver are set to one channel, and then the X2T, which is connected to the camera, is set to the same channel as the lights. So when I fire the XT Pro here, test fire the XT Pro, fires the camera triggers the lights, or triggers the X2T, and that triggers the lights, and everything goes. And so basically I have a remote wireless trigger, as well as being able to fire the lights. Do that one more time. There go the lights. There's my shot. It's a little bright on the screen, but there's actually a lot of light back there, so that should work out pretty well. All right, so this is Dave. Dave is our ice climber, as you can see. He's got stuff to climb ice with. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
So what do you think?
I think it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
The test shots were absolutely fantastic. It's just blown away with how much it lit the entire thing up. The rock and everything.
Exactly right. I actually was very surprised with that first test shot too. I'll throw it up on the screen there, but this is going to look pretty cool, I think. Awesome.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be very cool. So, all right, have fun. Dave's getting ready to climb. He's climbing. Here is a quick look at, it's hard to see, but let's do this. There's a first test shot we did. Looks very cool. I'm pretty excited about this. This is going to be awesome. All right, so here's Dave climbing. And here's a shot. We're going to take a shot here. There we go. Oh, looks so cool. That's lighting up through the falls just the way I wanted. Dave's on his way up. Let's do a few more shots. Okay, hold a cool pose there, right there, Dave. Get one arm up. Yeah. Very cool. That looks great. No, actually, just a little bit higher, and then you can come down. Yeah. Yeah, that looks awesome. All right, and the next one we're gonna do, we're gonna gel it, get some color on this thing. Okay, hold that. Look up with your, yeah, get it. Perfect, hold that. And one more. Oh, that's wicked. Okay, go a little bit higher and then come down. I'm gonna do another one. The pack is loaded up. Dave, how was it?
Oh, it was awesome, man.
Excellent.
Very blue and red at times.
Blue and red. Yes,
and
there'll
some
be
blinding
some
light.
pretty cool shots there.
Oh yeah.
There's our waterfall. And now for the awesome walk out in the dark.